We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. The Dodgers have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Josh Rader will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Jacob Amaya. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this team really needs that 6-0 hitter to step up a bit. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Stepping in now, Donovan Casey. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this. Plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on right there. I think
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average entering play at a cool .330. 3 homers and 14 driven in. The 0-1 delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Michael Kopech is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the best all-around arms in the game of baseball, Michael Kopech. Originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, guy hit over 100 miles an hour regularly in the minor leagues. Big arm, big fastball, big power slider too. One of the top young pitchers in the game of baseball is Michael Kopech.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard up the middle. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's popped up. McKinstry ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up now, Max Muncy. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
1-0.
Hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Joyce. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Michael Kopech.
Kopech.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Ball one.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Ball 1 strike.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never easy to a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Jacob Amaya. And he puts it on the ground to second. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now to the plate, Donovan Casey, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Harrison coming on for it. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Marlins nothing. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Up top, it's 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Is a fastball that misses. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's Matt Joyce now. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Swing, strike 2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cooper rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Rojas leads off second with one gone in the inning. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
From the stretch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The relay, the tag, and he's out going for second. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 2 full. The Dodgers lead it 5-2. Into the box now, Austin Meadows.
The center fielder.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his number since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
To the plate now, Zach McKinstry, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, and it's fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Taken high and deep to right. Harrison moving back on it. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. 46 now for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Eliezer Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
57, Eliezer Hernandez.
At the plate now, Dom Nunez. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box, Michael Kopech. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Marlins 2. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Eliezer Hernandez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there's one down now. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in, Jonathan Villar, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Two balls and two strikes to Jonathan Villar. Bases are empty, one man out. Left side, but well foul. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And one thing you can say about playing in this ballpark is that it'll certainly depress the home run numbers as we take a look at the teams with the fewest long balls this season. And as you see there, they find themselves two from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Ready now, John Birdie, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Birdie is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still 8-2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Jacob Amaya as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. At the plate, Donovan Casey. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Zach McKinstry, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. LA's on top 8-2. Up next from Miami, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And
the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Cooper. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Casey is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The center fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he struck him out. Miami down in order, still 8-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Max Muncy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
And now a pitch on the way. Miguel Sano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Joyce, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Joyce is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Kopech.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Michael Kopech. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
At the plate now, Jacob Amaya. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box, Donovan Casey, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two and 0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball that's upstairs.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So striding in, Monte Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. line towards center field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Harold Ramirez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Harold Ramirez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. Now the 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Jonathan Villar as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 10-3. Ryan Stanek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's the 1-0. This is pulled into right. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Stanek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Next to the first baseman,
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch.
Nope.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Line to the right side. Harrison makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Standing in, John Birdie. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now back, center fielder, Matt Joyce.
In now, Matt Joyce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batter, shortstop.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
set. Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Ready with the 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Meadows has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Marlins 4. Miguel Sano will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Birdie is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Up next for Dodgers, the pitcher, Michael Kopech.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Kopech. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup. 1
ball, no strikes to count. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Monte Harrison.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Meadows is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Brian Anderson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Brian Anderson.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers lead this one 10-4. Brandon Kinsler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brandon Kinsler.
Striding in, Jacob Amaya. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Jacob Amaya.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting upon either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 31, Donovan Casey.
Now at the plate, Donovan Casey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now. Down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, John Birdie. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Set to start the ninth in this one, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 66, Trevor May.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery.
Full, that's inside. Throw back off the plate, ball 2.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. but this will wind up being a foul ball. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Meadows moving back. See you later. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
At the plate now, Matt Joyce. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes strike 2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he fouls this one off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. High and deep to right center. Meadows moving back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harrison.
Digging in, Monte Harrison. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Michael Kopech records his 14th winning decision of the season. Josh Rader was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-5. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. The Kansas City Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Padres 9-7. The Rockies launched 3 home runs as they ran over the Reds 11-4. Brandon Belt was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 5-4. The Nationals totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 6-1. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-4. The Brew Crew racked up 11 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 7-1. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-4. The Boston Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-2. The Rays put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-3. Miguel Castro had his first victory of the year as the Orioles took down the A's 3-2. Eloy Jimenez drove in 4, helping the White Sox dispose of the Twins 6-3. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. Dan Altavilla earned the 3rd W of his season as Seattle defeated Toronto 4-2. The Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-2. The Cleveland Indians got 11 hits overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.